Each pack includes the unique MagnaMax magnetic insert with 4 polarity settings, the application strap for use on any part of the body, and your choice of either an elegant Italian leather wrist strap or a sport-style nylon hook and loop strap. Each pack comes with a full information leaflet. Although magnetic therapy in the West is viewed in a similar way to how acupuncture was 30 years ago, with a hefty degree of scepticism, its use has become widespread. As well as the Far East, magnetherapy is used around the world by over 35 million people in one form or another. Some because they've found magnets to be the best way to relieve pain, others because they find magnets work with their body's natural rhythms, giving them more energy or helping them to relax and enjoy life more. Magnets are widely used by sports personalities in the United States. And in over 45 countries, such as Germany, Japan and Russia, magnets are officially accepted as a medical procedure for the curing of problems such as arthritis, back pain, headaches and a range of joint and muscular complaints. Chris is an active sportsman and used to suffer from terrible pain and stiffness in his ankles.
I've always been athletic, I've always worked out, done some kind of sport, and I'm actually prepared to try anything. I'll try anything once and see if it works. So when I started to use a MagnaMax, it seemed to work for me. At first, it's not a dramatic, next day is superb, you're bouncing about like a bionic person. It's a situation where it works progressively, and you notice over a period of time, if you've had any pain, it suddenly goes away, you suddenly think, oh, I haven't had any pain for a while. And that's what started to happen. And then one day, I took it off and I showed someone else, and I put it back in a different direction. And I got up in the morning and I just suddenly realised, well, I haven't had any pain. Oh, I just skipped down the stairs as I've been walking about all day. The ankles only lock up with arthritis for about half an hour every morning when I first got out of bed. And then after that, they're free off. And I came downstairs one morning just as though I'd been about all day. And I thought, oh, I finally got the configuration right.
MagnaMax has changed my life, and I hope you are able to help many more people with this little piece of magic.
Since wearing MagnaMax, there's been a tremendous reduction in pain with more mobility.
I particularly like the design of the magnet, which allowed the polarities to be adjusted to suit the individual.
Within about 10 days, his back problem was cured, and he continues to wear a bracelet most of the time.
In Europe, thousands of MagnaMax users have written letters describing how they have felt the benefit in their lives of using MagnaMax and how they have gained from using a drug-free, non-invasive, non-addictive therapy which works with their bodies to reduce pain. Jessica's cold hands meant that sometimes they went purple.
Well, I've actually suffered from poor circulation all of my life. It's something that runs in my family. My mother and my grandmother both suffer from it. It results in cold hands and cold feet, white fingertips, and if I've been outside coming from the cold, I get clammy hands. It can be quite embarrassing in some situations. It was a friend of mine at work who actually told me about the MagnaMax and said that his wife had poor circulation and it had worked wonders, so I thought I might as well give it a go. It was actually my mother who bought me it for Christmas about 2 years ago. And I tried all 4 settings and it was the last one that worked for me best. There was a noticeable difference. My hands and my feet are both warmed up. You can tell that the blood's flowing better through my hands. I can honestly say that the MagnaMax has changed my life.
I started to use MagnaMax and was relieved almost immediately. Now I use it all the time.
I got introduced to MagnaMax by a friend at work. And since I've been using that, it's not only improved the movement in my back, it's also improved my golf game, and I would recommend it to anybody.
With the choice of 4 polarity settings, MagnaMax is the most effective magnetherapy for pain relief available anywhere, bringing you the healing power of magnets together with the latest in modern technology. The revolutionary new MagnaMax has already helped tens of thousands of people suffering from arthritis, back pain, migraines, sports injuries, muscle pain, joint pain, period pains, poor circulation, as well as scores of other conditions. MagnaMax can reduce pain and promote the accelerated healing of broken bones, torn ligaments and strained muscles. Even if you don't suffer from pain, MagnaMax can help to reduce stress, increase energy levels and promote more restful sleep. Unlike other magnetic devices, the patented MagnaMax with 4 polarity choices allows you to find the right setting for your own body, so the results are faster and more effective. With the choice of wearing MagnaMax with a wrist strap for everyday relief or the application strap for accelerated results, MagnaMax is the most flexible magnetherapy you can buy. The application strap can be used on your elbow, shoulder, leg, ankle, neck, on any part of the body. MagnaMax provides the benefits with none of the side effects that can be caused by prescription medication. The MagnaMax magnetic insert is guaranteed to last a lifetime, and there are no batteries to replace or ongoing costs. Each pack includes the unique MagnaMax magnetic insert with 4 polarity settings, the application strap for use on any part of the body, and your choice of either an elegant Italian leather wrist strap or a sport-style nylon hook and loop strap. Each pack comes with a full information leaflet. What many people are unaware of is that we are surrounded by magnetism emitted from electrical equipment. But even before the discovery of electricity, human bodies have been subject to the magnetic forces of the Earth itself. The Earth is in fact far less magnetic than it was millions of years ago, but the forces are still strong enough to, say, make a compass work. More importantly, exposure to the magnetic fields seems to play a key role in human health. Take the human body away from the Earth's magnetic forces by going into space, and it soon starts to suffer. But the unique feature of MagnaMax, its different polarity settings, was actually discovered by accident. The inventor Richard Gill was originally working on a prototype which had only one setting. So Richard, how did you come to invent MagnaMax?
I was developing a prototype with a friend of mine, Sarah. She suffered from joint pain in her hip since birth. And I brought her a new prototype with a slightly different style of strap for her to check the comfort level. She put it on, and within 5 minutes she was saying to me, she said, "Richard, what have you done with this? It's completely different." And I said, "Well, it's just got a different strap on it." And she said, no, I can feel a tingling in the end of my fingers. Something's definitely different." So I decided to investigate. I took the MagnaMax, took it back to my workshop, took it apart, and lo and behold, I found that inadvertently I'd put the magnets in a different manner and changed the polarity settings. And obviously this was having a different effect on Sarah's body. And that's how it all began.
What both the developers and users of MagnaMax have found is that getting the right setting for you is crucial to its success as a therapy. Only MagnaMax allows the user to adjust the polarity of the magnets to increase the speed and effectiveness of pain relief. But how exactly does MagnaMax work? As with other alternative therapies like acupuncture or homeopathy, research is still being carried out on how MagnaMax works to calm the body or to reduce pain. Some scientific studies have suggested that magnetic therapy helps the body to stimulate natural chemicals such as endorphins, which help us, without drugs, to deal with pain. Other studies have argued that magnets improve the flow of blood to the affected area, whilst it's also been suggested that magnets in fact improve the efficiency of the blood to carry oxygen and carry waste products by spinning the red blood cells. For many years, George suffered from constant pain as a result of a bladder problem.
My problem started in 1982. It's a bladder complaint I've had for many years. It's constant pain, 24 hours a day, around the clock, non-stop, with sometimes maybe a couple of days free of pain, but more often than not, I've had the pain all the time. When I got it, I put it onto its first setting. For a week, nothing. No change whatsoever. So then I put it on its second setting, which is the setting it's on now and has been ever since. And after maybe 3 days, I thought, I'm not getting any pain, but I thought, well, I'll give it another couple of days. And after a week, I had no pain, and I've had no pain ever since.
Started with these shingles 2 years ago. Got really intense headaches. I was introduced to the MagnaMax, found out a setting I was happy with. Found out I could get through the working day a lot more easily. I must say I can highly recommend the MagnaMax to anyone.
I'm 50 years of age this year. I've always been sporty, I work out every day. I've had a lot of injuries in my ankles and they really played me up. I got introduced to MagnaMax, I tried the different configurations, I found the one that worked for me and it's superb. I feel like a 30-year-old now. It's a terrific product.
With the choice of 4 polarity settings, MagnaMax is the most effective magnetherapy for pain relief available anywhere, bringing you the healing power of magnets together with the latest in modern technology. The revolutionary new MagnaMax has already helped tens of thousands of people suffering from arthritis, back pain, migraines, sports injuries, muscle pain, joint pain, period pains, poor circulation, as well as scores of other conditions. MagnaMax can reduce pain and promote the accelerated healing of broken bones, torn ligaments, and strained muscles. Even if you don't suffer from pain, MagnaMax can help to reduce stress, increase energy levels, and promote more restful sleep. Unlike other magnetic devices, the patented MagnaMax with 4 polarity choices allows you to find the right setting for your own body, so the results are faster and more effective. With the choice of wearing MagnaMax with a wrist strap for everyday relief or the application strap for accelerated results, MagnaMax is the most flexible magnetherapy you can buy. The application strap can be used on your elbow, shoulder, leg, ankle, neck, on any part of the body. MagnaMax provides the benefits with none of the side effects that can be caused by prescription medication. The MagnaMax magnetic insert is guaranteed to last a lifetime, and there are no batteries to replace or ongoing costs. Each pack includes the unique MagnaMax magnetic insert with 4 polarity settings, the application strap for use on any part of the body, and your choice of either an elegant Italian leather wrist strap or a sport-style nylon hook and loop strap. Each pack comes with a full information leaflet.